Hello friends, next we will see what are empty sets, finite sets and infinite sets. So empty set is a set which does not contain any element. Any element means it is a set having no elements at all. For example, uh, and first of all the empty set is denoted by this symbol or. So we denote an empty set by this or this, which means nothing, means the set contains nothing. For example, let a equal to x such that x is greater than 1 and less than 2. X is a natural number. So now if we try to find the number of elements present in this set, we will see that it does not contain any element. So it is an empty set. Why? Because there is no natural number which is greater than 1 and less than 2. So that is why this is an example of an empty set. We can take another example. For example, let b equal to x such that x is an even number, or such that x is an even number which is x is an even number and x is greater than 2 and less than 4. So if we see, the number which is greater than 2 and less than 4 is only 3, and 3 is not an even number, so the number of elements present in this set is again 0. So we write b as 5 or like this. So which means b is an empty set. So we simply write like this. Now in these questions we understood what is an empty set. Now there is something called as cardinality. Now cardinality means total number of distinct elements which are present inside a set. So obviously the cardinality is written by like this: n of a means cardinality of a. Cardinality means total number of elements or distinct elements which are present in set A is equal to 0. Now if this condition is satisfied, it means it is an empty set. Similarly, the cardinality of B is also 0. So these are empty sets. So next we will see what is a finite set and what is an infinite set. So the next is finite set. So a finite set contains a finite collection of objects. That means we can count the number of objects in a finite set and it will be finite. So we can place it in a set, and we can also tell what is the cardinality of that set. Now if we can tell the cardinality of that set is finite or some natural number, then it is called as a finite set. For example, set of all natural numbers which are greater than equal to 1 and less than equal to 10 or less than equal to 4 will be 1 2 3 4. So this is a finite set because the cardinality of s, if we take out, this will be equal to 4. So if the cardinality of a set is a natural number, then we can say that that set is a finite set. So we can take another example. For example, set of all men which are living presently in different parts of the world. So set of all men which are living presently in different parts of the world, we can write men living presently at different parts of. So men different living presently at different parts of the world. Now is this a finite set or an infinite set? Obviously this is a finite set, even though the number is quite huge and but then it is countable. We can count the total number of men which are living presently at different parts of the world who are currently alive. So this is obviously a finite set. It will be some finite number, but we don't know what is that number, but then still it is a finite set, because when we find out the cardinality, it will be some natural number. So that is a finite set. Now when we can't define the total number of or we can't count the total number of elements which are present in a set, then we tell it as an infinite set. For example, set of all natural numbers. So set of all natural numbers is obviously a set. So we will write infinite set as, so infinite set, for example, set of all natural numbers n equal to, now set of all natural numbers contains infinite number of natural numbers. So how do you count it? We cannot count it. That is why it is infinite. But how to write it in a set, or how to write it in roster form? We write it by using dots. So we will write like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So it will keep on going up till infinity. So this is an example of an infinite set. Now if someone asks what is the cardinality of this set, the cardinality of this set is not defined. We don't know what is the cardinality, so we cannot count the cardinality in this case. So that is why this is an example of an infinite set. We'll write like this. Okay, now see, for example, another example of a infinite set is a set of all uh, prime numbers which are greater than 100. So we will start uh, counting from, like, uh, or let us take set of all prime numbers which are greater than 5. So we'll start with 7, and then we'll go up to 11, and then 13, and this again 17, and then 19, and then this will go on. So set of all prime numbers which are greater than 5, it will keep on going up till infinity. So we cannot count the cardinality in this case also, and that is why this is an example of an infinite set. So that is all about empty set, finite set, and infinite set. Next we'll see subsets, proper subsets, and examples about those topics. Okay guys, thank you so much.